Good morning guys, and welcome back to Big Jobs Barbecue. And today I'm going to be showing you how we smoke our Jack and Cola ribs. So today we've got a 1.5 kilogram full rack of belly ribs. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to trim up some of these bits on the edges, bits that are sticking out, because those will burn as we're cooking. And what we'll do is just cut off this end rib, because you'll tend to find that this will burn up when you're cooking. But don't worry, that's not going to go to waste. This is what we call in our house a coopy bit. So this one goes straight to the dog. These bits are okay, just a bit there. And then we're going to turn it over and we're going to take off our membrane. Now, the reason we're taking off this membrane is if you leave it on, it gets quite chewy. So all you do is just stick your spoon underneath, push it under, lift it up slightly, and then just push your thumb underneath, nice and gentle. And then once you're all the way through to the other side, you just lift up and run your hand along, and then put it back the other way. And then for this last bit, I'm just going to use a bit of tissue, give you a nice dry surface. Pull the rest of the membrane off. Go. And then some of these extra little bits on the top, I'm just going to trim those off. Okay, for a backyard cook, for our cherry Jack and Cola ribs, these are pretty good. Cut off this last bit. Okay, so now what we're going to do is going to add our binder. So what we use is an American style mustard. Now don't worry about this, this doesn't give any flavour, you won't see any colouring or anything like that when you're eating the meat. It's only just so that the rubs stick nicely to the meat. You can do it without it, you can use olive oil. Some people don't use it at all, but I find if you use it, it just gives you a much better base for your rubs to stick on. And it really doesn't add any flavour or anything like that, so if you don't like mustard or anything like that, I wouldn't worry. Okay, so turn this back over. And today we're going to be using Jack and Cola and a Fire and Fly cherry competition. So we're going to go in first with our Jack and Cola. Just give that a nice coating. Just give it a pat. Don't really want to rub it in. Just want to give it a pat to make sure it sticks. Just give it a nice coating again on the other side. Nice pat. Go back to the other side. Get our cherry cola rub. And the reason we do this one second is because it always gives a better colour. If you put it on first, you tend to get, what you want is a nice red colour that you've got on the ribs. And if you put the Jack and Cola one on first, it tends to be a little bit lighter. Also, we're doing the back first because you want the front to be nice and presentable. So you don't want any of the rubs to come off. Get plenty of that on this side. Give a nice pat down. And then you just want to make sure you've got the ends as well. Cover this last bit of the edge. Okay, so these are Going to stand here now for 10-15 minutes while the barbecue comes up to temperature. Okay guys, so about 10-15 minutes has passed now. So we're ready to put the ribs on the smoker. So as you can see, this nice big rack of ribs, all the rubs liquefied, so now it's ready to go on. Take a rack of ribs, place them on the middle shelf. Now these ribs are going to smoke for 6 hours in total. Okay, so we're back after the first hour now, so we're just going to take a look and see what the ribs look like. Hi guys, so we're about 2 hours in now, so let's take a look. So what we're going to do now is give them a quick spritz with pineapple juice. And they're probably going to take about another half an hour or so, and then they'll be ready to wrap. Okay guys, so we've been smoking for about 3 hours now. And these ribs are looking absolutely amazing. So what we're going to do now is take them over and get them wrapped. Okay, so this is the process for wrapping our ribs. Just going to move these to one side. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off with some honey. Then we're going to add some brown sugar. Adding some more of our Jack and Cola rub. Then we're going to add a couple of sticks of butter. And then we're going to add a little bit of our Jack Daniel's honey sauce. And then we're going to turn these just over, put them on the bottom. We're going to add a couple more sticks of butter to the top. And then we're going to add some pineapple juice on top. We're going to wrap these up nice and tight. Try not to break the foil if we can. So they're not completely covered, so I'm just going to get some more foil. Add our second layer of foil. And they're ready to go back on the smoker. Okay, so we'll put these on here. We're going to leave them there for another 3 hours. Hi guys, so we've been cooking for about 5.5 hours now. So we're just going to have a look at our ribs and see how they've got on. Okay, so these are looking fantastic. What we're going to do now is we're going to turn these over. Okay. So here we've got some of our JD honey sauce. Just going to pour that on top. Give that a brush in. What we're going to do now is give that a good 15-20 minutes for the sauce to set. Hi guys, so this is our finished article. As you can see, they look absolutely fantastic. They're perfectly cooked, not too fall off the bone. that you can see the knife go straight through them like butter. I'm just going to give these a try and see what they taste like. Amazing. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.